Paperback
Hey everybody again. So today we're going to be talking about screenwriting. Now, for every good movie, there's usually a good script behind it, except for Michael Bay movies. There's no script and just explosions. But regardless of that, usually there's a good script. So, when you're making your movie, you gotta have something to go off of. So, today I'm going to be showing you how to write a script, or at least giving some advice, because I can't really show you all how to write your own script in particular. So, one of the first things you want to do is just jot down some ideas. The first thing I do is just write everything out. Like, if I'm just sitting in class, usually that's where I do most of my script writing. If I get an idea, I'll just jot down, this would be a really cool scene if some guy's head exploded, or something like that, So, just start with a bunch of ideas, and find one of them that can actually be used as a movie, The Rage, that just started off as me and John just goofing around, like, hey, why don't we make a horror movie over the summer? Like, okay, let's do it. Now, that's a bad example because I didn't really have a script at all. But the next one, Rage 2, yes, there's a sequel. It's coming up this summer. I just finished the script for it, actually, like, last night instead of doing my homework. But anyway, so that one, I just started writing in my physics class because there's nothing better to do in there. I just write down, like, oh, what if so-and-so cut off somebody's face and somebody else got gutted and give you too much of the plot already. Yeah, but anyway, there's lots of blood and gore. So start with that. Okay, so there are more than one way to do a script. Now you could do the professional way and have like so-and-so inch margins here and whatever else. And if you're going to be writing professionally, this is probably how you should do it. Me, I usually just take an old notebook, usually like while I'm sitting in a boring class like physics or grade ideas or whatever. You just jot down stuff and start writing the script there. I have usually all the scripts right there, storyboards are in the margins, or at least little pictures of scenes I'd like to do. And that's basically all you need to do for a really easy script. Now, some starting off mistakes that first-time writers usually always make. Often they make movies that are far too dialogue heavy. I mean, unless you can write convincing dialogue, don't do it yet. I mean, for your first few movies, stick to lots of action and kung fu fights and explosions and airsoft guns. That's usually a good formula for starting off movies. And when you do dialogue, don't make it sound all proper sentences. I mean, your teacher's always like, oh, you need to speak in complete sentences. Nobody speaks in complete sentences. I mean, honestly, most people are little fragments of a sentence. They don't even make sense. Talk like people talk when you're doing dialogue. So that basically wraps up this week. Like I said, it's really short. One thing that I try to do, though, I'm going to write the script this week. So whatever script I have this week, I'll try to do that. Next week, we're going to talk about shooting. So I'll go into all the little details of how to shoot a movie, things you should know, how to deal with your actors, cheap ways to go under budget. And so next week, then I'll probably shoot part of this movie I wrote this week. And the third week from this, we'll talk about editing. And that's when I'll edit this movie and give you guys lots of great tips when doing it. So that's basically it. Until next week, I'll see y'all later. Bye.
Have you heard he's on his way? I've been counting down the days. Finally, we'll have some fun. He's got hugs for everyone.